this is Glozell. Is you okay? Is you good? Because I want to know. Welcome to Is You Got Talent. Is you the director's cut? Okay, so let me tell you a few things about myself for those of you who do not know. All right, my name is Glozell Lanique Green. I was born Glozell Lanique Green. That is my real name. People keep asking, well, what's your real name? My mama named me. I had nothing to do with it. I have a BFA, a Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Musical Theater from the University of Florida, okay? It's because people are asking, like, why are you judging people so hard or whatever? But I've judged many a pageant. I've been in many a pageant and contest, a whole lot of them. Let's see, I thought I would tell you about some of my most memorable auditions. I auditioned for something that was going on, and one of the judges was a finalist in American Idol the first year. Okay, so I got my little outfit on, you know, and I step on stage. This is not comedy, this is singing, right? And before I started, the guy goes, oh, you look like a Power Ranger, and everybody's like, you know, and now I gotta sing, and the whole time I'm thinking, like, do I look like a Power Ranger? What do Power is that? Can't be good, right? You know, like so, you know, and after the show he apologized, but it wasn't anything personal. It was like to keep the show entertaining and going, and you know, I'm tall, I'm big, and I had this black thing with these things on the side, so I guess, you know, that's what he thought of. So another one, I auditioned for Star Search in Chicago. Now I was living in Florida and Star Search was in Chicago, so my mom and I went. It was freezing. The line wrapped around the building a couple of times, right? So my mom's like, why don't we tell them that we from Florida and we're not used to this cold? Them people didn't care. Do you understand? They do not care. And then when we finally got in there, and I was about to die because I oh man, it was so cold outside. You only got like 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes to set up something, make somebody laugh, blah, blah, blah. And then after, you know, paying for your tickets, paying for your hotel, flying there, freezing in the cold, they're just like, okay, thank you. No, I'm gonna need you to tell me something. No, they don't care that you flew for, it doesn't matter, you know? Okay, one time I auditioned for Last Comic Standing. Oh, they thought I was great. And then somebody pulled me off to the side. It's like, but we already have a black girl from the South. So I'm like, so, and they were kind enough to tell me, like, look, you know, it has nothing to do with your talent or whatever, you good, but we already got somebody in your, you know, in your look, you know? So that kind of stuff makes you like, oh, that was supposed to be me, my break. But you got to keep going, you know what I'm saying? So it don't matter what I say, what the judges say, or whatever, you got to keep going. All right, another audition. The Apollo. I've never spoken about this. You can watch all 1,200 of my videos, and I've never spoken about the Apollo. This was supposed to be my big break, right? James Brown been on this stage. Everybody who's anybody has been on that stage, all right? So I was chosen to audition. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna perform on that stage. Okay, Monique was the judge. All right, so this is gonna be even easier. A female comic, black woman, yeah. Okay, I got this, right? I got this. My mom bought tickets to Harlem. It takes place in Harlem. My uncle bought tickets. You know, we're talking plane tickets. You're paying for your hotel. They don't pay for this stuff. They do not pay for this stuff. Okay, then I had to take a taxi by myself because I had to be there so much earlier, So I'm there. There's no other women. No other comics even on the show. I'm like, oh. Now that should have tipped me off, but I was just like, oh, that's good, you know, because they, you know, they gonna just love me. Before the show, right before you go on stage, Monique is like, do I have this right? And I'm like, you know, I just want to let you know that I really love you, and it's really great, and you know, you're amazing, you're the queen of comedy, and blah, blah, blah. She's like, okay, thank you. And so, do I have this right? You're from LA, but I'm like, no, say I'm from Florida. I'm from Florida, okay? She's like, okay, So right before I go out, you know, my mom's out there, you know, the man that I was with did not support my comedy at all, but that's okay. You know what, I was gonna come back and I was gonna be a star because I'm so funny. It was gonna be real good. I was the only girl, blah, blah, blah. Right before that, Monique announced, and all the way from LA. Boo! Boo! We in Harlem, right? Boo! I'm like, didn't I just tell that heifer not to say that? Boo! She's like, let's practice the boos. Everybody's like, boo! 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 Okay, so they was practicing the boos. She told them I was from LA, so they're booing before I come, like, before I come on stage. So you come out there and you rub this tree thing, you know, they have this, it's like this good luck thing that they do. And then not only do you stand there and get booed in front of the people who paid money to, you know, they paid money to see you, your family and millions of people. There's a guy who comes, he's like, dan, 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 and he has a hook, and he just, is it a hook? I don't even remember. And he shoos you off like you were dirt, like you nobody. He's called the Sandman, you know, and you're just like, but I have performed in many of arenas, you know, I perform, like what? And then they try to get your opinion right afterwards, like, how do you feel? So I was like, I feel great. I did a wonderful job, blah, 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 because I knew they couldn't use that, you couldn't use that clip, because I wasn't going to break down in front of these people. I was like, what? My mom was so upset. After the show, my mom jumps on the stage. I'm like, Mom. She's like, Monique, my baby funny. She's funny. And Monique's like, well, she wasn't tonight. I was like, I'm gonna watch this, heifer, watch this one day. I'm gonna be bigger than you. You just gonna be right here. Ha 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 ha. So fast forward to like Monique does, you know, different movies or whatever, and I'm like, oh, whatever. And then here comes Precious, and I'm like, this gonna be some foolishness. I ain't gonna even watch it. Now they found a one person that's bigger than her. Ha ha ha. Two fat greasy black people. Ha 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 ha. They just beating on each other. Ha ha ha. Ain't nobody gonna watch that foolishness. And then Monique's advertising it on Oprah. I'm like, well, still, nobody's gonna watch it. I don't like Monique, and you know, because I'm taking it personally. Way back when I auditioned, you know. So then Precious is nominated for like Golden Globe, this and that. I'm like, well, they ain't gonna win nothing. They ain't gonna win nothing because Monique was mean to me and said she was mean to my mama. So and then at Oscar night, they have won an award. I was just like, she won an Oscar, and I had to. Because, hey, I was proud of her, but yet personally, you can't take this stuff personally. She was doing a show. Do you understand? She was doing a show. So if you can survive all that kind of stuff, if you can't take it, you can't make it. Do you understand? So this is where I'm coming from when someone's like, I just want to be famous or whatever. Like, get 1,000 videos. Don't come to a person who has over 1,000 videos on YouTube, who has heard all kinds of criticism in real life. A lot of YouTubers are not comics. They have not stood in front of an audience with nothing, with no editing and no nothing, and can perform for over an hour. You know, that's what I do. You know, so I'm not the biggest thing on YouTube, but this is my background. I'm just letting you know where I'm coming from when I see these videos. So, I love you. Don't take it personally. It's just, it is what it is. Oh, and another thing, I've been in comedy clubs where stars have come in and you're like, oh my gosh, they're gonna see me. They're gonna cotton pick and see me. I'm gonna be a star. And you're like, oh my gosh, and I love them. Oh my gosh, I see them on TV. And they'll tell you good job and you'll see your joke on their show. And you're just like, what? You ain't even paid. You gonna just, what? All kinds of stuff. In a pageant, it's not the judges that are mean. It's the people who are in the pageant with you. So I'm just letting you know, Apollo was my, and I'd never seen a clip of it because the people don't consider me a star, so I've never seen a clip of it. I've never watched it. When it came on TV, I would just change the channel. And it seemed like they kept showing it. People like, I saw you on Apollo, you got booed. I knew you got booed. So anyway, I'm just letting you know. Don't take it personally. And everybody can make it. There's room for everybody. Over and out. I got plenty of stories like them. Oh yeah. Go Gators. Go Gators. Love you. Over and out.